Wow! Who's that? It couldn't be Sarah Sarunia Mozzarella the Foolish. I probably should have picked a better intro. Welcome to her. Today, we're going to try and reform the religion, ideally. Thank you for all your comments as well with regards to succession. Many people have made a good case for basically sticking with how we are right now, because apparently, though this isn't ideal, because the AI is pretty bad with it, it's apparently even worse with equal. So we will avoid doing that entirely, basically. And we'll just kind of stick with how we're doing. So I'm looking towards the west, and I'm thinking today we're just gonna blob. We're just gonna take absolutely everything. I've been playing specifically quite slow so that we can keep control over things, but now we're quite far down the overseer tree. She's not gonna last very long anyway. But now we're quite far down the overseer tree. I'm thinking we could just blob and the next character immediately go into overseer and rinse and repeat until we've got the round back under control there. Maybe one character controlling things, one character going a bit butt wild. So happy to go a bit butt wild for a little while we've actually, do we have any? Okay, we've got truce with you. Do we have any wars we can quite easily declare? Now, I want to cut these guys down pretty soon, because they're not exactly powerful, but 4,461 dudes is still relevant and definitely worth keeping an eye on. So I think we'll see what we can do for you as well. So we just got regular Duchy conquest here. Let's take a look at what we can grab. I'm looking for the biggest possible. That seems quite large. What's that? 2 provinces there. We've got a province over there. Upper Gurma has 3 provinces. And then that is probably what I'm going to be going for. 3 provinces there as well. Chieftain of Lobi. That would also give us a path into... That gives us an even bigger path further east. I want to check first and foremost what our... Can we see the game rules here? Yes, we can. I want to check what we're looking like on exclaves as well. There we are. Okay. So independence is significant for AI only. So that's not a problem then. For us, it's still fine. We can still press it. I can't believe they let you do that. They can say... AI is excluded, but the player is fine. It seems a bit odd that you'd still be allowed to do that and have achievements, but hey, never mind. Right, so let's go for this one, then. Let's go for the High Chieftain of Jenna, or Yenna, and then we can go into Mali. Then we could probably potentially go into Ghana as well. Really cut those guys down, seeing as they're the kind of 2 big players in the region. 8,373. I think we'll probably be fine. How are our manga now? Looking 5 out of 5. Of course they are. Should have probably assumed that, seeing as, you know, it is me playing after all. Oh, well, screw you too, buddy. That's the last time I give you advice. Right, so we'll just kind of press on. We might as well head over to the capital. I've been paying attention to this a bit more in the other series, which is just wrapped up, actually, the Venice series. I've been basically sieging places down so that we avoid attrition on the way over, because people are very angry about attrition. But we take more attrition, obviously more damage from actually doing the siege, and very little war score to show for it. It is better to blitz down the war goal or the capital or something like that, and not worry about the attrition that you take along the way. Otherwise, you're just kind of throwing the troops. I mean, you got to think of the war score per 1,000 troops, let's say, for example, you're actually throwing into it. And it's really not worth it to do kind of province to province trying to avoid attrition, but taking a shitload of losses in the process, if that makes sense. So we'll start with the capital, and then we'll swing back around in a second. How we looking? Absolute control. Absolute control for counties. Yep, fantastic. And then we want overseer as well. That's really going to be... That's going to be the thing that hopefully we can secure before we die and try and bring everything over equally. Try and consolidate the realm a little bit to allow for a decently smooth succession. But I think we're still pretty good on that front, aren't we? Oh, we're more than good. Just got her. Of Darfur. Here, have a gold. We can't. We're also househead, so I don't give a shit about what her opinion is of us, realistically. We'll have hooks and all sorts of things on her if we really feel like it. Right, 43% already. So the war goal that we're actually going for is, yeah, I'm just going to say it was the provinces to the south. So we'll start here and we'll kind of head across. Okay, or we'll start here then. That's also fine by me. Peasant revolt, not really too bothered by that, and we'll deal with that in a second. This obviously is far more relevant, takes precedent. And it's only going to be a few months, I think, before we can get enough war score just to enforce demands. 150 prestige or cheer our champions? Sure, we'll cheer our champions. Why not? I actually invited some more knights as well, so we'll see if we've got any... Oh, look at this. See if we've got any better knights coming in. Can't afford any of the others yet, but we'll keep an eye on it for the future. 59%. I thought we'd kind of have a higher war score by now, especially. Let's get rid of all this crap. Good lord. I can't wait for some sort of patch or update or something to say, hey, really don't care about all this crap. And then we've become obese for reasons that really make no sense. As per usual, when a character hits, I mean, roughly this age, roughly about their 70s in CK3, they immediately become obese and then die. The same thing happened with our Venice series as well, despite the fact that we were doing absolutely nothing that would potentially lead to obese, you know, not gluttonous or anything like that. Just seems to be a persistent game bug. You couldn't even lose weight, I believe, in the previous patch, which I think they fixed, so it'd be worth giving that a go, but I think we're fucked either way, aren't we? We can give it a go, I guess. Lose weight, pretty sure it does nothing, but can always try it here. Just be careful. Oh, you know what? We've actually stopped dying. Our health is just poor now. Oh, interesting. I don't know exactly quite what we've changed. We are obviously still obese, but it has kind of removed the dying thing. Weird. God knows what the hell happened there then. 86%. Have we got any other troops we can kill? And 2,000 over there. I feel like not going for Messina was a mistake, seeing as it's kind of the off and out at this point, huh? Let's kill some more of their troops, because we've barely got any battle war score here. Oh, we're good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. And we're done. Right, fantastic. Let's quickly deal with this peasant revolt before we die, because that would not be massively convenient. So that's given us a border with Mali. Go into Mali, deal with those guys. And then if we can take out Ghana as well, or at least take a good chunk of Ghana and kind of prevent them from kind of re-merging, that would be ideal. Because that's the last thing we want, is for Ghana to kind of come back. There we go. To come back re-empowered. So how are we looking then? What have we lost here? So she is now our heir. We are the new dynasty head. Of course we will be. Our heir is Genius. She's also 36. Their kid is Genius. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. Not a problem then. Don't need to invite champions. We've obviously got way too many champions right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and turn that off of notification. We'll have a feast straight away. See if we can win the vassals over. I am probably going to go into Marshall. I'm going to go into Marshall and stick with the authority focus because it is just so good. Speaking of which, we'll actually check out what sort of situation we're looking like there. Vassal and champion, vassal and champion. That's what I like to see. We'll put the vassals on the counts for the timing. Okay, see, it's not ideal. Those new provinces we picked up are all still in kind of a dangerous situation. How long have we got on the... Whoops. Let's shift from Nikki to increase control. Oh, I suppose we'll let you finish that one first, seeing it's only another 4 months. How are we looking on the faction front then? Kingdom of Hausaland, not really a problem. We've got Popularists, which are obviously a bit of a pain in the ass. The Peasant Rebel can send an ultimatum at any time. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, we're more than prepared to deal with that, so I'm not at all concerned. There we are. Right, let's rally the troops then. And... oh. Okay. Hey, problem solved. There you go. What a good sign for our new leader. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and ransom these guys out and get a bit more gold back in the system, just in case we need to bribe vassals and whatnot. We'll check that out first before we start going a bit butt wild on the wars again. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's okay. He struggles, it's calming. We haven't got to worry about stress. I don't think we really ever need to worry about stress. Stress is one of those mechanics that when you understand it, it's never a problem. Like I feel like if it's something you manage and stay on top of, it never becomes an issue. You can obviously play it fast and loose and go for the high stress level specifically to gain some of those weird perks. But that just never seems worth it. To lower your life expectancy so much and really get not a massive amount to show for it. Right, family members can get married. We've got our daughter. Wow, she's pretty good. Let's go for alliance power. $1 is a vassal of ours. Doesn't really matter too much then. Kingdom of Borgu. Where are you? We're probably going to go to war with you soon, though, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think we desperately need vassals, do we? Okay, well, let's change tactic then and change to inheritable traits and see if we can just keep the... I did say this yesterday, of course, but we can focus a bit more on that front now. See if we can go for a bit more finer breeding rather than just go for alliances, because we really don't need it. That's an alright one, not terrible. Right, thank you until next time. Let's go for you then. Payday, love that game. Boom, done. There you go. Oh, was that matrilineal? If we're quick, we can undo that, can't we? Not matrilineal. Let's try that again. Oh, it reserves the woman that I wanted him to marry off to. Well, never mind, then we'll just do that one instead. And those are... joining holy matrimony. Bollocks, is it the first one that went through? Well, that's a shit tip, isn't it? Alright, never mind then. Not really a big deal, I will admit, but still quite annoying. And then you. Daughter and champion. She's a genius, so I'd like to get her a genius as well. There's no one. 6 years of age and intelligent. Oh, that's too risky. Actually, it's not worth it at all, because she'd be 40. Shit. I mean, I'll go with quick then in that case. They do have a positive... they do have a positive compatibility, if nothing else. Shit, that sucks, huh? Let's go by age then. Okay, no. I said age. Thank you. There we are. Now let's sort of see. How old is she? She's about 30. Because it doesn't really matter too much as long as they're above the age. So we got this guy. So we could go for pure numbers. But when he gets a bonus fertility for being beautiful as well. We could just go for those. Potentially gamble on getting both. But more importantly, the bonus fertility might just give us more kids with genius anyway. So we'll just kind of give it a go with that then. The vassals think of us. They're actually all pretty goddamn happy besides this guy. What's wrong with you? Besides the chiefdom of Garamel. I can give you that. Sure. Chiefdom of Garamel. Is that a Grand Vassal? Garamel. What the hell have I got there then that he wants? Yeah, no, Kebby. Bannery, Kebby. Hey? I mean, normally it would say, you know, you can transfer this person to this person, but I don't know what is quite wrong with him. Hang on, let me take another look at that. You want Garamel. Where's that? Belongs to this guy. Hello? Who's under this guy? Who's under this guy? That's my problem. For what reason? Sorry? I don't care about that. That's nothing at all to do with me, my friend. I'll just send him a gift and shut him up. We'll also start swaying him as well, seeing as he's a powerful vassal there. Can usurp a kingdom level title there too, so we'll go ahead and grab that one when it becomes available. 500 gold. Ooh, no, that's not worth it. Right, I want it to go for Gur next. We might as well try and tidy up our borders. I don't have a kingdom invasion Casus Belli. I mean, to be honest, either Abyssinia or these guys. Because I think you've got quite... out of all of these places, you've definitely got the most provinces. Actually, Akan wouldn't be too bad either. That's not terrible. What about Kong? Kong's not too bad. Mali? I mean, Mali would be another fairly impressive one. That would give us a massive amount of land, wouldn't it? Right, I think we'll go for you, and let's just go for conquest again. Has anyone got a claim on the whole thing? Just out of pure curiosity. I very much doubt it. We can subjugate too when we get enough prestige. A bit more dangerous doing that, though, obviously. Let's see what we can get from you, then. I want to tidy up the borders as best as possible, but still going for the most land is, of course, the best way to do it. Then our vassals can expand. So we'll start there, and we'll head across. Now, what about reforming the religion with you? 54. 9 learning. Probably not. Next character, though, 15 learning, genius, and insightful thinker. 50% bonus in learning. I think with you, it's more likely. So we'll probably reform the religion with Daurama Daura next up. And I also need to rename some of these characters, but of course we can't, because we don't have any bloody rename mod. Come on, CK3. I've lost all my cheese names. Damn, husband died. Who are we going to go for now, then? Yikes. It doesn't really matter, because we are 56. Basically, whoever's the most skilled. So what do we want to go for? Maybe Marshal? So we'll just marry this guy, and if we get him to focus on chivalry, we might as well gain some decent warfare bonuses out of him instead. Let's quickly set you on chivalry then. That's much better. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, another one down. Kind of lands that, again, we're not really interested in too much, but it's making our borders look a little bit nicer. So I think Gurma is probably next on the kill list. Wait, Gurma, we just went to war with you. You changed your title. Kingdom of Gurma. Oh, that's new. Okay, fair enough. Congrats. I'll take that from you in a minute. Thank you. Right, we've got the Kingdom of... who it will now? The Uganan claim on the Chieftain of Saba. Okay. Free gold, I guess. Assume the AI also gets the decision, you know, when you start a war and the person who owns the title that you're at war with changes hands, the game will ask you, do you want to carry on? You know, say you're, I don't know, trying to conquest something the Byzantine Empire takes it, you can say, you know, I don't want to fight the Byzantine Empire because they're massive and I'm scared. I assume the AI gets the same thing, but I don't know why they wouldn't have backed out then, if that's the case. Bizarre. Okay. It's Kingdom of Gur, then. What have you got for me? Conquer duchy. If I'm conquering a duchy, I want an actual duchy. That's good. Yeah, happy with that one. Let's go ahead and change our rally point, too, from the middle of nowhere back up to here, roughly. Oh, did they just splinter? Oh, my God, they did. Right, okay. Lots of single county conquests coming up, then, as fast as possible. We might want to give our army a chance to rebuild, because they really are getting kind of collapsed here. Quality 2 is that's a bit shit, isn't it? And you are done. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that looks all right. It's a little bit better, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. We're at war with Ghana. We've inherited yet another warrior. And for God's sake, give me 5 minutes just to drop my levies. No, we can't. We absolutely cannot do that. It would just take way too long to get them back up there. I just want them to get some rest, you know? Get some rest, sit down, kind of sort their life out. Maybe also reinforce and change the army composition somewhat, because I think we're quite heavy on the siege front, which is fine. It's just, I think, some better consistent troops wouldn't hurt. Speaking of stress control as well, let's see what we can do. Let's go and have a feast very quickly. Thank you very much. Welcome, friends. Get our vassals kind of happy too. We got plenty of gold to spare. Call on you again, my vassals. Oh, we got their son. That's always a good bargaining chip, huh? Right. Let's kill some troops off then, because they've got actually a fair amount kicking around. Be careful they don't get too close toward joining up together. God damn, chasing armies down in this game is sometimes worse than CK2, and that's saying a lot, because that used to be super frustrating. Wow, that guy just... was that you? You got a wise woman and mastermind philosopher is fantastic. One of them got wise man and mastermind philosopher. Oh, unless it says wise man and then flips over. Whatever. Maybe I misread it. Right, okay, let's move on. Keep chasing these fucking armies down. Good lord. God, I wish we had some better organization traits. 95, I think it's probably worth just going for a quick siege now, huh? Or just wait for ticking war score to kick in, one or the other. Right, another martial lifestyle perk. Yep, thank you. Let's keep control over the place. Sure, we're sacrificing some... Oh, that is the wrong kingdom. Sure, we're sacrificing some other things, potentially missing opportunities elsewhere, but I still think this is the right thing for if we want to do rapid expansion like we are right now. Boom, there we are. Right, you're welcome. Samoan Ghana Subjugation War. You're welcome. I'll take that one. Can we actually... So Samoan Ghana fabric... You're there. You're already part of Ghana. Sorry, I seem to not understand here. Oh, unless they were subjugating Ghana, but they wouldn't have... maybe I don't understand. It doesn't matter. It wasn't our war anyway. I don't care either way. Okay. So we are at truce with, or not. It must have been a completely different person then. Ooh, that's a good chunk. Okay, fair enough. Oh! We could just subjugate them. I'm actually a big fan of that, because that'll bring all of our borders together very, very nicely there. That gives us a big fucking swath of land, doesn't it? Similar army compositions and strength. So we need to let them reinforce, essentially. Let's give a title away. Yeah, you can have whatever this place is. All yours, my friend. Boom. Okay. Let's give them a little time. Let's give them a little time to kind of just sit around, build back up, prepare themselves. Do you want to drop any of these troops? We got 2 heavy infantry. Oh, sorry, 2 light footmen. No heavy infantry. Yeah, see, that's not ideal, is it? We can't get heavy infantry, so it doesn't matter. Let's get 2 light footmen. I assume there's a Sahel horseman. They are. We got bowmen. 2 lots of bowmen. Do some pikemen to help round things off a little bit. What do you think? Maybe we drop some of the light footmen and bring in... So let's just get rid of you entirely and then get some pikemen instead. Just to keep things a little more balanced here. Oh, we can afford it, right? Prestige is fine. So one of the big arguments for not flipping over from tribal to feudal, of course, is that we can kind of roll in the dollar like this and not really worry too much about things like man-at-arms upkeep. Oh my god, our levies are reinforcing extremely fast now. To 11,000 already. Bloody spy master. Hey, can you people stop fucking dying for 5 minutes? Good lord. Right, faction created against us. I assume it's another peasant revolt. Yeah. Nothing relevant. Anyway, this person wants the Kingdom of Hausaland. Which is reasonable. We don't need it, but I could just sway him and shut him up, I guess. So we'll just keep our vassals happy. That's always the best part of the factions, is just a way to see all the crappy vassals that need a little bit of work. So we got 11,431 there, allied to who? Gurma, which is inside their realm, so we're fighting him either way. Tafialt. Was it all the way up there? Oh, okay, I'm not so worried about that one. That's barely anything. By the time they get down here, we could have done some serious damage. Bear in mind, we've got a kind of foothold right next to their capital. So we go and swing, take that one out. We kill off any allies that come down at the same time, and then we can turn back and kind of sandwich them between us. That's alright. Speaking of which, there we go. Right on cue. Thank you. The rally point was like... Where did I put it? I thought it was somewhere around there. Don't remember. Oh, yeah, it's quite literally right there. That's fine then. Right, get to work, people. Let's see what damage we can do. Oh, no. Cancer. Okay, do no more than what is necessary. Worsen disease symptoms. We could be in a little bit of trouble here, I won't lie. What's a profligate? That's not us. Get out of here. Critical penalty. We got worsen disease symptoms and we're a drunkard. Balls. Okay. We're not likely to die yet, but it is quite frustrating. I at least want to get to use our Casus Belli, our Invade Kingdom Casus Belli, or something like that. We're not going to get a chance. Not if we use the subjugate. Oh, danger zone. Although using subjugate is better for if we are going to die soon, because then their negative opinion is going to be cleared, because it'll be a new ruler in their stead. I'm going to do that. Fuck it. Let's go for it then, people. Let's just dive in quickly. Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. Shouldn't have raised him there. That's my bad, but it doesn't really matter too much. I wanted to get it done before that happened, obviously. And there we go. Wow, that was like no time at all there. Here we go. We are now playing as her, the genius, whole of body. Oh, interesting. And insightful thinker. So we've got that 50% bonus to learning. So of course we're going to go for this one. Already got faithful, which is great news. Let's go for theology, folks, and let's see if we can reform the religion with her, as well as keep the pressure on. Grab a shitload of land is the first thing she does. That would be incredible. What do the vassals think of us then? Really not pleased at all. Oh! Let's see it on the council. Right, okay, let me see what I can do then. This guy's got 19 marshals, so we put him there. Fuck, sort by rank. He's got 20 marshal, though. What a waste. Put you on there. Fine. Steward. Sort by rank again. Not terrible. Sort by rank. And... shit. You're actually good and a vassal. Okay, how are we looking now? Still bad. What's wrong with you? To see on the council. I can't do that. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Transfer that over. That would shut someone up. Take a consul. How old are we? 46. Okay, too late for kiss then. Just take whoever at that point, just to get rid of the bloody notification, to be honest with you. There we are. There we are. Perfect. What a lineup. Okay. Far from ideal. Let's start dishing out some gold then, because we've got 922, 14 gold a month. That's quite a long time. That's many months. Let's send you a gift, shut you up, and let's also get you on the sway. We'll send you a gift for what little it'll probably help. Let's just keep some of these vassals happier, because this is danger zone that we are in right now. Too many successions too quickly. Even with all of that control that we start getting over places, it's not going to help if we're just going to die many, 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 many times. Right, let's throw you. Where are you right now? Dendy. That's there. I think I want some of these other places tidied up a little bit, if that's all right. Just focus on the war goal then. Solve the round management for a minute. If things fall apart, things fall apart. This comes first. We want to at least try and start getting some more score in place, so that if there is a rebellion or whatever, we can white peace them, etc., etc. Together, we could eat an entire horse. Or we could get wounded for eating too much. Of all the logical places to potentially fall into obesity, that one makes a lot more sense than just, hey, you're old and fat now. Okay, what are we looking at? Ooh, this is a hard one. I mean, Bounty Saloons is pretty good. I mean, Vibrant Court is pretty good as well. Ominous Reputation is not great. Popular Opinion would be quite good, because then I could kind of ignore things. But Faithful Magistrate, man, that's tempting me. That is really tempting me. Plus 0.2 a month. I know it's not fantastic, but... until we get, like, Resilient Bloodline is pretty garbage. But Architect of Ancestry is really, like S tier. So we would have to get this and this one. But I think Faithful Magistrates in the short term is going to be way more useful, especially because we're already halfway to it again. That way we'll keep the peasants down. We can focus on the quick and kind of snowbally expansion without having to fuck around with you know, kind of that other crap. You know, maintaining truces, things like that. Right, let's flip around here. Or you're keeping truces with our vassals, I should probably say. Kill off some of these fellas. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you very much. Hey, there we go. Brilliant, 65%. That was an easy battle. Should have really swung for the other guys while they were just stood there doing nothing. Oh, never mind. Someone else slowed him down. Much appreciated. Go for the capital at this point. We might have ourselves a pretty easy one war. 72%, and I feel like we've barely even scratched the surface. They're moving into... what? Okay, yeah, not complaining, I'll be honest with you. This is going to give us a swath of land, like a disgusting amount of land. Empty council position. Again, vassals are probably preferable to anything else. The only vassal that really matters, to be honest, is probably the marshal. But again, when we get that other legacy, we can kind of even really forget worrying about that. Right, keep chasing them, keep chasing them. And this is it. This is over. One war. Boom, there you go. What a way to start your rulership, huh? Oh, that's nice. Haha, much better. Okay, vassals, get to work. They can tidy up those, no problem, I think. Oh, what a realm. So we've got to be very careful now because we've got one very powerful, very angry vassal under us. And if they were to die, it would make our life, so much infinitely easier. I very rarely use murder plots in this game compared to CK2, to be honest. Scheme power. Let's go ahead and chuck a bribe at this guy. 37 gold to deal with a pretty sizable problem here. There we are, 95. I know I didn't need to bribe both, but I thought might as well double down just in case one leaves the plot or anything like that. Oh, that's nice. Still not perfect, but pretty good. Right, so we want to head to profit, basically, with this character now as soon as possible. We'll spend a little bit of time getting a bit of control over things now. Rather than keep rushing ahead, we'll, we could tidy up, like, single promises like this. Abia. Oh, no, they go all the way up through the Sahara. Like, individual promises like this guy. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't even offer... This is your vassal. I don't know. I would beg to differ on that one. 95% chance of killing her. Boom. She's dead. Excellent. Right. Good shit. Now, how is that dealt with? Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god, and we divided their realm up too. Well, that worked really, really well, didn't it? My vassal, minus 58 opinion. A little bit gold. A little bit gold and swang would fix that in no time. And then grrr, send gift. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm alright with that. I think that was a knife well planted. Good work, team. Right, let's start heading down towards. It's a zealous proselytizer. Obviously, profit. I think we will reform the religion with this character. So a lot of times we reform religion in CK3 are the only couple of times we've actually done it. I've obviously held out until the characters got to like 80, 90, 100. And then I've said, hey, if we don't have enough piety to get the religion we want, sod it, we'll try it again with the next character. But I think we can't... We don't really have the luxury with this time around, seeing as reforming the religion is obviously a massive chunk of what the hell is going on here. So we do need to be a bit more cautious with how we approach things. On the subject of that, I'm going to tidy up these borders because this is an eyesore, isn't it? My god. What can we spend here? 50 piety. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Or we can press a vassal's claims. Pressing a vassal's claims is 750 prestige. Surely it should be almost free. It should cost less than to conquer it for yourself because you're pushing a claim for another individual. Right? Alright, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about here. Okay, right, I suppose... It's a way to stop you just inviting people with claims to your court and then pressing it cheaply. But of course, you got other issues, like, for example, literally exactly what just happened there. We got vassals that then don't like you. Can't even conquer a bloody duchy. What a joke. There we are. I'm gonna press all these simultaneously. Just get them fucking done, huh? There we are. And conquer county. My favorite thing to do in CK3 was to declare just a disgusting amount of war simultaneity and then complain when they ganged up on me. So, let's see if we can do that here as well. Why is the game running so badly? Oh, there we are. Fuck, what the hell happened there? We cleared the backlog a little bit because, Jesus, that sped up. Oh, man, that's so much better. Oh, let's keep it like this. Thank you. There we go. I suppose it's not really so much of a threat when you're doing single county conquest, right? We just bounce county until we win. That was the war goal, I believe, so we'll stick with that one. Then we'll go and clap some of these damn troops because they do have quite a fair amount of troops for such a small area. The only problem with doing this, though, even though they are single county conquest for the most part, is that, of course, you run the risk of potentially them having shitloads of allies, which is doing a big pain. That's what screwed us when we went to war for Ghana that first time around. Right, let's counter-siege this one, then we'll clap their troops. Hoping they'll kind of stick around their capital, because that's where I plan on going next. Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you, Chief. Goodbye. Excuse me. Goodbye. 100%. There we are. That's what we want to see. Okay, I'll give all this shit out in a second. We'll just finish off the wars first, then we'll do all the boring, monotonous stuff in a minute. Oh, the learning perk already. That was fast. Damn. There's a bonus to being the genius theologian, huh? There's another one down. Thank you. And then we'll head down and take out Benin. Or Benin. And then we're looking a lot better. We still need to deal with, obviously, Ife or Ife. We got this one here, which I'm going to take out as well, kind of tidy up. Darfur, I believe we have the Duchy of Darfur, don't we? So in theory, that's, I mean, our vassals should do some work there. Vassal's not really the smartest when it comes to, or, I mean, the AI in CK3, not really the smartest when it comes to warfare. Have a feast in celebration. Keep our people nice and happy. There we are. Oh, go on then. Why not? 0.5 prestige per month in exchange for a little ludicrous amount of gold? Yeah, why not? We get an Eager Reveler. I'm more than happy about that. That's fine. More vassal opinion, essentially, for the future. So we'll tidy this one up quickly. Do you think we should go for Akan next? It's a bit risky. We need 2,000 prestige, so I should probably lay off the kind of single county conquest for a little while. Spirits and pilgrimage? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go on a pilgrimage first. We've got a long pilgrimage. We got a very long pilgrimage? Oh, we do. Oh, fascia. Fine. Let's head off. And then we'll also seek the aid of the spirits while I've got the money to do so. Bush spirits blessing. Martial and prowess. Not massive. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want her in charge of the armies either way, so that one kind of sucks. No, thank you. This all smells of heresy. Yes, it does. Absolutely no heresy here. I'd like as much piety as possible as well, if you don't mind, because we're not doing so well on that front. There we are. And with profit, hey, you gotta consider that this stuff's doubled, essentially. Might even gain wise one. That would be really nice to keep vassals happy. Hey, there we are. Plus 10 opinion, and of course the piety per month there is pretty fantastic. Doing that is the first thing we do every succession. I should really get into the habit of doing that, because it is quite good. Ooh, hello. Divine guidance, 300 lifestyle experience too, thank you. It comes of age, conscientious scribe. Garbage, really, just terrible. Heir unmarried? Why are you my heir? Oh my god, she's only had a son. Oh, that sucks that he came out conscientious scribe. Especially because he was genius. Shit, wrathful, gluttonous, just. He's still alright, though. I mean, even with that taken into account, he's still alright. Okay, not really ideal. Let's be careful with some of these marriages, then, if we're going to go down this route. Bloody man in charge of the realm. I think it's all going to friggin' fall apart. Right, Chancellor. I'm going to do that because she's 39, sure. That's like a few years of potentially babbies being formed. And these are genius babbies. 80% chance of a genius babby. Because despite the fact that it says it's guaranteed, it's not. Don't believe their lies. Yeah, okay. And then if we won't make her spy master for exactly the next thing I'm about to say. If she ends up not being good on the babby front, she can jump in the river. I will push her in. That's what I'm getting at. Right, okay. So profit is ours then. Great head of faith title, which is quite nice. So we want to reform, 2,175, if we just want to reform without changing too much about it. Yeah, I mean, I think I want to swap. Ooh, what do I want to swap? Probably that one. Oh, I don't know. I quite like that. It's a hard one, isn't it? I do like the idea of, like, Warmonger. Yeah, I quite like that. Obviously for Great Holy Wars, that would be really, really fast. Something to help conversion. Medicant Preachers. It also gives a pilgrimage bonus as well. Makes temperate a virtue rather than Wise Woman, Mystic. I mean, if we get rid of this, right? Wise Woman, Mystic, Miracle Worker are quite difficult to come across. But it also stops being pious, right? It's kind of a self-fulfilling tenet there. If we go for Medicant Preachers, we gain the county conversion speed and we get the extra bonus. But also we gain that temperate bonus too. So we can focus on temperate, seeing as temperate's good for education anyway. So 2,800. We do want to be, ideally, temporal for life. And then we want to be a temporal head of faith. So we want to go lay clergy and this too. So 3,650. But we haven't got profit yet, have we? I think we want to go fundamentalist as well, you know, for the extra conversion speed. I think we definitely want that one. View on gender, we could go female dominated, seeing as a lot of people basically said that that's the right one, so I'm alright with that. Consorts, concubines, sure, why the fuck not? What else we got here? Witchcraft accepted, deviancy accepted. Yeah, I mean, it's all fine. I don't really care that much. We go accepted on everything if we really want for full kind of openness, but it really makes no difference. Control. Ooh, I quite like that. Domain text is same faith minus prowess. I'm not really a big fan of that one. Popular print plus 10. I do like control better. So 4,050. We don't have profit quite yet. I'm not going crazy, am I? Oh, we do have profit. Bollocks. We just picked that one. Oh, that's quite expensive then, huh? That might be quite difficult to pull off with you. Well, we'll see how we do, but it's only another 2,000 piety at that point. Another pilgrimage basically takes us within striking distance. If we embrace celibacy, we gain 12 stress because we're a reveler. But we also can't embrace it because we're a reveler. That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Okay. You have the restraint perk. Thank you. Yeah, that's a real shame that we can't go for that one then, huh? So that one's was notified, that one's notified. Let's also notify that one. Obviously can't do that for another 15 years. She will be quite old. 67 is not outside of the realms of possibility. Our last character, I will admit, got unlucky with illness there more than anything else. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Became obese again. We weren't doing anything. Yeah, a whole of body. And because we are a reveler, I assume, is all it takes. We got gluttonous as well. I mean, okay, this character's more reasonable that she would become obese on account of her being gluttonous and eager reveler. The problem with obesity is it's a massive detriment to health. That could pose a pretty big threat for religious reformation. Now, I'm actually specifically letting these guys kind of blob out of control here. Bearing in mind we have subjugation, cast spell, and we have an invasion. So we could just go for this guy, take all of that in one fell swoop as well. And to be honest, that's quite tempting. I was kind of hoping he'd go to war with Mali a bit more. They're at war right now. Who are you fighting? Bloody everyone. Ooh, now could be a good time to strike. He's only got 5,000 men. You know what? I'm in. Hacker voice. Especially if we go for that, you know, we're only 150 renown off of being able to get that next dynasty legacy as well. So I'm more than happy to do that. Let's go for a subjugate. Goodbye. We will have to probably bump him up again like we did with that other ruler, but that's okay. Not really a big deal. Start there then, and we'll head down through. It's a subjugation, so any titles are absolutely fine here. Should raise some troops nearby. I wasn't expecting that. Can we kind of hunt those down before some of his other enemies kill them and we lose on battle war score? Shit, he's so fast. The speediest man who's ever lived. Who's leading that? Nobody. It's weird just seeing one elite quality troop. Generally means that it's like a commander. So normally they're quite valuable to go for. We need to stop falling into this trap of chasing troops through friggin' jungle, taking a shitload of losses all the time because every troop moves at the same friggin' speed in this game. I don't know if I said it in this episode or I said it in the Venice series, but my god, sometimes chasing armies down in this is way more frustrating than it was in CK2. At least in CK2, it was like, you start chasing them, okay, you're not going to catch them quite obviously, but then this, it kind of flashes up for a moment. Ooh, a battle's going to happen here, and then it disappears. Okay, learning lifestyle experience, that's what we need, thank you. Favor hooks, maybe not so much, but that's fine. Church and state, round priest opinion. Level of devotion impact plus 100%, massively relevant. Defender of the faith, monthly piety is fantastic. And then we get theologian. So that's what we're probably going to want that before we start potentially looking at a proper reformation. Bubonic plague, you absolute shit. Well, I guess we're not reforming it with this character either. On the plus side, our heir is only 21. So if we were to die now, whenever you're ready, please die. Whenever she dies, there we go. We're basically good on trying to reform the religion, because the next character, we lost the plague. You son of a bitch. I was going to say, our next character, of course, is really young, so we've got the whole life to throw at theology if we have to do that. And actually, it would be kind of preferable, because then we wouldn't even have to go for kind of half measures. If we end up reforming the faith of this character, we're probably going to end up picking things that I wouldn't necessarily want to pick, just because it's the only thing we can pick, if that makes sense. Good God. Every one of our champions got wounded there. That was crazy. That was a good battle for us, though. That was pretty decisive there. Nice. All right, never mind. Turns out even after she lost the plague, it was the obesity that took her out. We are crunching through characters here, huh? Okay. Wow, okay. What are we going to do with you, then? Genius and country. I mean, again, he still gets the bonus to learning, so we might as well... Oh, he's already started on it. What a guy. What a redemption arc this could be for him. Let's seek the aid of the spirits. Let's go for the grand offering. And Water Spirit's Blessing. Oh, Stewardship and Fertility. Exactly what we want right now. Okay. Thought that might be the case. Intelligent, then, is my next best pick, if you don't mind. Intelligent. What have we got? Oh, my God, she's 6. That's not ideal. You can say concubines, can't we? Consorts and concubines. Inheritable traits, then. Sort by age. Preferably go for someone kind of young. And see what we can do. 6 is like that's way too risky. Cousin and champion, she's got one of everything. It's not too terrible. Yikes, that's really bad, huh? Might have to go for her. Quick, hail, and comely. It's better than nothing. And with... Okay, so comely might intensify as well, going into handsome. Quick and genius obviously have a positive compatibility match too. So we'll stick with that. I will check what the realm thinks of us as well in a second. Put some of these kings on the council. That will keep them decently happy. Right, how are we looking with the vassals? Not bad. Certainly not terrible for as far as succession goes. So I took some gifts out here as well. You've got plenty of gold to throw around, so I'm not against this at all. Another character that we're basically starting with, and it can immediately win a war. Because, I mean, we're not going to lose this one. Not by, hopefully, any stretch of the imagination. But we can grab this one immediately coming out swinging. Getting a shitload of prestige, increasing the realm size. That's quite impressive. So by rank... Alright, fine. Go on, then. There you go. All yours. What can we oversee, then? I think someone said it was pronounced Ebo? I hope that's right. So every single episode I've seen a different comment saying that this province is pronounced a different way. So I think I'm just gonna Google it after this one, to be honest with you, and see what the general consensus is. Get some more battle war skills, seeing as they're bringing their troops back, and we got to be very careful about this getting out of hand again. See if we can chase them. Are we ill now? Oh, it's my wife. Do no more than what is necessary. Yeah, fine. Isolate oh my god, these illnesses are destroying us. Deep fucking right there. Right, okay, you will probably win. That means that we're actually going to get into a battle, and we're actually going to win it. I hope. 73%. Not massive, but still not terrible. Hey, we're getting a massive kingdom out of this, so I can't complain that much. I think our wife is pregnant. She is pregnant and severely injured. Well, that's good to know. Come on, genius kid. Straight away. Let's get some control back over this dynasty again, because things have gone a bit AWOL now that we've ended up with, like, this random... Sure, he's genius, but he is male. It kind of defeats the whole point of the campaign. Oh, look at that counter siege going on up there. Okay, we'll finish this one, then we're going to teach him a lesson. Daughter? Yes, there we go. Genius, pretty, and hail. Oh, look at that. We couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm going to call you Grilled. Maybe strong and wise, my daughter. Grilled Daura. What a day. Wow, what a redemption arc, huh? That certainly solves some problems. All right, get over there as soon as possible. Run. Kill him dead. Stop him. Actually, this might be enough battle war score to win. 89%. Damn. I was hoping for more than that. See if we can chase down this 3,000 stack. Right. So there's battle occurring there. I'm going to trust the game. If you want to reinforce a losing battle, hey, that's fine by me. There we go. Whew. That'll do. What a turnaround. Fantastic. Now, is he going to be angry at me? Because we didn't... I was going to say, we weren't the one that declared war here, fella. So we're going to start swaying him, see if we can win him over. We might not even need to kill this guy. Shit. I mean, wow. This has ended up being an incredible day for us. I mean, the realm is huge. We've tidied up all of our borders. Our vassals dealt with all those kind of weird little areas that have fallen off. They started heading up the Sahara too. We've got... How's our control looking? So that's the thing I'm most concerned about. Control's looking great. Blue is obviously fantastic. Green is good. The only... I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Maybe Vassal as well that I might want to increase. But with that new legacy, I think we're fine. I think we're in a really good position here. Thank you all for watching. Let's go ahead and leave that one here for today then, because I think we've pretty much massively overran. But, I mean, this is a succession that's been massively in our favor. So, looking forward to that one. Thank you to I Am Sagater, Demon X Jester, Zetlock, Teabag Cruz, Here We Go Again 46, Psycho Fear, Fredama Bob, Steak and Bacon Akins, Holy Reapers, Alex Caliber, Fire Scream, Juncturon, Ben, DPB, Justin Rule, Zulu, Chax, JT, Jess, and Udric Haddon as well for their support over at the executive producer tiers on Coffee. Big thank you to you guys for the final month of Coffee support there. And a thank you as well to Prometheo, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Infectious, Number 5, Mr. Streamer's Little Slut, Matthewson T, Mantle, Argus, Dommies, Big Chungus, Varlord, Mayo, Tempe, Akka, Viazine, Spectre2319, and Hoofenspiel as well for their support. Of course, everyone at home for watching as well. Big thank you to you all for keeping the channel going.